Hello. My name is Candy Swanson. I'd like to welcome you into my humble abode here. I'm at my friend Tatiana's house, and we were going to make a video for you explaining some things that I feel very strongly about. I'm an old Class 8 auditor and from the Church of Scientology, originally back in the late 60s and early 70s. And been out a long time, out on my own, doing my own game. I feel that it's very important to clarify one thing. And this is my interest and my passion. It's to do with the personality profile that you can find on the internet. My friend Gary Hart is falling asleep in the corner, so I'll try to make this much more exciting. I am madder than hell at the way people have been getting interviewed with this personality profile called the Oxford Capacity Analysis. Originally, this was done by Raymond Kemp and Julia Salmon way back in the 60s, and I have the original book. It's called the Scientometric Testing Manual. Well, Church of Scientology usurped this against Raymond Kemp's wishes and copyrighted it for themselves. They changed around a few of the wording of the questions. So the way that you answer this now with the OCA profile comes out not exactly precise or right on. It's a little bit altered and off-kilter a little bit, so I always use the original Scientometric Testing Manual. Now, this Scientology OCA test has been changed another time. It is now called the Personal Capacity Analysis, the PCA profile, done on the internet. You can find it online and take it for yourself. But you will notice when you get the readout, that's done very quickly, that it's also been altered. The questions are altered, the format's different, and you get a little change again. Well, I've researched this. I have my Master of Social Work from the University of Hawaii, the year 2002. Gary, wake up. And I did do one of my courses in 8 years of going to college was to do with personality testing. Lots of research on this and how is this done out in the real world. Well, it's not done with pastoral counselors from a church. Who ever heard of such a thing? A church, a religious aspect, looking at your profile and saying, you're all messed up. Something's really wrong with you and you need our counseling, and pay thousands and thousands of dollars to get online and get here and become a robot like us. Don't speak your mind. Don't hear anything. Don't look on the internet. And never, ever, ever say what you really think about anything. Bloody hell. Anyway, I'm from Hawaii. I'm a surfer girl and I am a beekeeper. I was also a taxi driver at one time. Thanks to my friends that are taxi drivers all over the world, I honor and respect you very much. I've also got my private pilot's license out of Burbank, California. I'm an entrepreneur. I've owned and run 2 vegetarian cafes, 1975 and 2005 in California. I've done many, many other things. I'm eclectic. I'm a jack of all trades, or Jane, or whatever you want to call me. The thing that I want to say most of all is I honor and respect anyone who's gone to college in the real system. I went to St. Hill in England. I went to the Hubbard College. Right through the top, I was in the Sea Organization, right through the top of that as well. With Hubbard's permission on the ship, I went out to do my own game, because I had found out there's one source of the game of Scientology, and that is Hubbard. And I honor and respect Hubbard very much. I think he went through a whole lot, as did we all involved in this game. Okay, so my game is about let's clean up the mess I'm really to do with correction and quality control, helping people out, but it's all about people helping themselves. I don't care what happened to somebody in their group dynamic, I hold them responsible. You put yourself in front of that runaway train, you got yourself hit and killed by it, okay. How can you be responsible for that? Right? We want to put each person back into a source position so they're not blaming it on everybody else. So I can't blame Church of Scientology really for taking over the OCA test and delivering it without conscience as to what they're doing to these folks out there. That with these children, you're telling me, it's like teenagers telling them, you're all messed up and you need our help. We're the only ones that can help you with this thing. Excuse me. Get my shawl. I'm getting cold here. We're in Northern California and I'm freezing. So the Hawaiian lass. So at any rate, PCA profile is very good. I recommend anyone to take it, but I suggest you don't pay any heed to the results that you get on the internet, because they're not exactly what was originally intended. It's a little off-kilter again. Altered and altered. Are you going to be at the beginning? When you go here and change to that and change to that, where are you going to end up? Something different from that. All right. So I personally am training anyone that would like to learn how to do this profile correctly. That's what my mission in life is. I give free interviews using the PCA profile, and I give the correct readout. And I use it to help folks with their lives, help themselves. And I train people such as Gary Hart on how to do this profile correctly and help folks. I've been doing this a long time. I'm a master. Do you have any questions you'd like to ask about it? Either of you. You can keep recording. Let's record.